water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
Hey, my name is Tatum Borealis, and a lot has been happening in the beauty community lately. All of this drama between James Charles, Tati Westbrook, and Jeffree Star has created a lot of discussion in the commentary community, which is largely young men, and I'm just sitting here wondering, what the fuck happened to Michelle Phan? Now, if you're wondering who even Michelle Phan is, she was the beauty guru in the early days of YouTube, boasting 8.8 million subscribers and over 1.1 billion views currently, which isn't likely to fluctuate very much since she hasn't posted a regular upload in 2 years? Kinda makes not posting for 4 months look not that bad, right? Michelle Phan has posted a YouTube tutorial on anything a young woman could ever dream of knowing how to do, whether beauty related or otherwise. And each of these videos is extremely informative, educational, and well put together. And as a person who will watch 3 YouTube videos on how to paint my nails before painting my nails for the 500th time in my life, I appreciated her greatly. I even watched some of her older tutorials before I got ready for my college graduation. Mostly because I miss her dearly, but I'm watching these videos and it just reminds me of how talented and educated she is on makeup and skincare. She's truly a beauty guru that we were blessed to have on YouTube. I would literally pay for a beauty consultation with someone half as knowledgeable as Michelle Phan, yet she had all of this priceless information completely free here on YouTube. And not only did she have all of these practical tutorials available to us, but all of them came without drama. Only copyrighted music. If you try to find any dirt on Michelle Phan, all you'll find is an old Philip DeFranco show on a lawsuit that she got into.
This is a news show.
There is a huge YouTube lawsuit I need to talk about. Michelle Phan, one of the biggest YouTubers in the world, of course a beauty guru, owns her own company, sells cosmetics, is now being sued by Ultra Records, whose stable includes Deadmau5, Cascade, Calvin Harris, and they're claiming that Michelle Phan used 50 of their songs in her videos without their permission. Which you think, oh, okay, this is a copyright issue. They're gonna take her videos down, or they're gonna take her AdSense. No! They are suing for $150,000 for each confirmed copyright infringement. Meaning that in court, if they confirmed that all 50 times this happened, she would have to pay $7.5 million. Who came up with that number? They were like, okay, so she gets millions of views on YouTube. She's probably making like $150,000 per video. Let's sue her for that. How much money do you think we make? They must have just thrown a dart at a wall. On top of the lawsuit, they're also seeking an injunction because they have sustained and will continue to sustain substantial, immediate, and irreparable injury. Because God knows getting the music of your artist in front of millions of people that may not have heard it before is doing massive damage to your dinosaur-like business model. It's unfortunate, it's stupid, the amount that they're suing for is outrageous. But for those of us that have been on YouTube for a long time, we've been waiting for these things to happen. Because this is America, the land of suing one another, whether there are real grounds to do it or not, because sometimes people will just pay you to go away, and the bigger YouTuber gets and the bigger YouTubers get, the larger the target is on their back. And ultimately, we'll see what happens. It seems like there might be a countersuit into the mix, but who knows? You get the right or the wrong judge, internet stuff can go either way.
It's good to see how far we've come with copyright issues here on YouTube. So now, every time I think of Michelle Phan, I default to watching her 11-minute video, Why I Left. And while this video was posted on June 1st, 2017, It looks like a spectacular 2014 Draw My Life challenge.
When you were a child, who did you want to be? I wanted to be like my mother. She didn't wear a cape or shoot lasers out of her eyes.
In this video, we learn a lot about Michelle Phan and her origins and kind of why she left and how everything that she does in her life has to do with her intuition. The most disheartening part about this video to me was her talking about how unhappy she became with the content she was creating due to contractual obligations. And I think part of the reason it hit me really hard was it reminded me of how so many of the creators that I loved in these early days of YouTube got screwed over by these giant multi-channel networks, which were one of the only ways people could make money back in the early days of YouTube, especially gaming channels. If you watch PewDiePie, this is something he talks about a lot.
Machinima is gone! Now, I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but this fills me with overwhelming joy and satisfaction. I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but I hate Machinima. Now, why do I hate Machinima? Well, Machinima is a multi-channel network, which basically means that they partner up with YouTubers, give them a contract saying, hey, we'll put ads on your videos, but we'll take a percentage of your income. Now, back in the day, when I was starting off making YouTube videos, I was doing, obviously, gaming. That was all I did. And the only way to earn revenue at this point was if you got partnered with YouTube directly, or if you got partnered with an MCN. Machinima was basically the only MCN that existed for gaming at that time. And YouTube wouldn't partner gaming channels. So basically, you were left with one option and one option only, which was to partner up with Machinima. If you didn't partner up with Machinima, then you are a gaming channel, then you're not gonna earn any money whatsoever. I made videos for a year and I made no money on it whatsoever.
If you YouTube search multi-channel networks, a lot of the videos you'll find are from when Michelle Phan was at her most popular. And while MCNs on YouTube could be an entire Shane Dawson documentary series, I'm glad to see that they're kind of dying down, at least I think. Or perhaps they're just changing their verbiage, because I can only imagine that any small YouTuber nowadays would open up an email that mentions those 3 little letters, MCN, and think of it as a scam email, essentially. But if a talent agency were to send me an email, I would just be so honored that someone thinks that I have talent. But back to the rightful queen of the beauty YouTube community. I'm watching her graduation video, and she's talking about a mask or something like that, and it hits me. I had to Google search it to confirm, but she is indeed the co-founder of Ipsy, a service which has helped me find a bunch of products that I love, and most importantly, has given me millions of little bags. Michelle Phan has truly done nothing but increase my quality of life. And although you can no longer find Michelle Phan on YouTube, you can find her on other social media like Instagram. But if we look at her Instagram feed compared to another beauty influencer's Instagram feed, you can see that she's just living her best life for her, eating ginormous bowls of ramen, and I couldn't be more happy for her. She's also running a extremely successful beauty business called M Cosmetics with over 300,000 followers on Instagram. And she even has a copyright-free music service that she's providing now after that ginormous lawsuit that she got into. The last thing that I would possibly want to make fun of before I go is the very end of this cryptic why I left video.
So what now? Truth is, I don't know yet. I just want to create, and that's what makes me happy. Back then, I was just someone who was showing you how to look more beautiful. Now, I want to show you how to feel more beautiful.
It just cracks me up, and like everything cracks me up, but this part with the eyes opening reminds me of that stupid meme of the cat who's having a flower put on its head.
Now, I want to show you how to feel more beautiful.
The prophecy is true.
So if you wouldn't believe, I go down to sit and edit this video today, and what do I see on YouTube but a live stream from Michelle Phan, 24/7 Magic Hour Radio? Which seems to be, based off of all of the links in this description, kind of an advertisement for the copyright-free music service that we mentioned earlier, Thematic. But above those many links to all of those songs, we do see that she has missed us, and she wants to catch up with us soon. So I can only hope that we will be hearing from her soon. If you are a Michelle Phan stan, like I am, I guess, I will go ahead and I'll link all of these links to her copyright-free music, her Instagram, and a Harper's Bazaar interview with her, which is just, I mean, if you love her like I love her, it's just so good to see that she's doing well. I love Michelle Phan. I don't know if that came off across in this video as well as I hope it would, but I don't know. I love this woman, and I want the best for her, and I'd love to see her come back to YouTube. It's really exciting. But yeah, be prepared for the best YouTube outro that I will ever have on my channel. Alrighty. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. That means the world to me that you're still here after a 4-month hiatus. But I will be posting YouTube videos every week this summer, because I am a YouTube creator. At least that's what my VidCon ticket says. So, like, comment, subscribe. Bye.